see that something's been weighing on you lately. You've been so quiet, and it's hard not to notice the way you've been looking at yourself. Please, don't hide from me. You're not alone in this. I'm right here, always, and I want to help. I know you've been struggling with a lot of negative thoughts, feeling like you don't deserve to be happy, like you're not good enough. But that couldn't be further from the truth. I don't want you to think that I'm going to judge you for what you're feeling. I'm not here to criticize you or tell you to snap out of it. I'm here to listen, to hold you, and to remind you that no matter how dark things may seem right now, you're not alone. I'm right here beside you, and I'm not going anywhere. You mean everything to me, more than you could ever know. When you say those things about yourself, it breaks my heart. You're so much more than you realize. You're kind, you're strong, you're beautiful inside and out. I wish you could see yourself the way I see you. You might be going through a rough time, but that doesn't make you any less worthy of love or happiness. I know it feels overwhelming right now, but we'll get through this together. You don't have to carry this burden on your own. It's okay to lean on me. I want to take all your worries and make them disappear, to be your support when you feel like you can't go on. Just let me in. Let me help. We can face it all, one step at a time, and you won't have to go through any of it alone. You are more than enough, and I love you, always. I know it feels like there's a storm inside you, like everything is out of control, and it's hard to breathe through the pressure. But I want you to know, this doesn't define you. This isn't who you are, no matter how loud the doubts may be. They're just passing thoughts. They're not the truth. And the truth is that you are stronger than you realize. I see it in everything you do, in how you care for others, in how deeply you love. Even when you're struggling, you still give so much of yourself. It's okay to feel like this sometimes. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you any less worthy of love, of happiness. You don't have to be perfect, because perfection is just an illusion anyway. You are exactly who you need to be, flaws and all. And those flaws don't take away from your beauty. They add to it. They make you human. They make you real. Please don't be so hard on yourself. I wish you could see what I see. I wish you could feel what I feel when I look at you. There's a depth to your heart, a kindness that radiates from you, even when you're not sure of yourself. You may not feel it right now, but I promise you, it's there. You're not a burden to me. You never will be. You're my world, and I'll always be here, even when things feel impossible. You don't have to hide your pain from me. I want to carry some of that weight for you. You don't have to do this alone. Let me be the one who helps you through this. I'm not going anywhere. You don't have to try so hard to hide the way you're feeling. I can see it. I can feel it. And it's okay. There's nothing wrong with feeling weak, with feeling vulnerable. In fact, that's what makes you so incredibly strong. The courage to show your true self, even when it's hard. I love you for that. I love you for your honesty, even when it feels impossible to open up. Sometimes, it's hard to see the beauty in yourself when the world feels heavy. But I see you, and I see the beauty that's inside of you. I see the kindness, the love you have to give, the strength you don't always recognize in yourself. Your worth is not defined by your doubts, your struggles, or the days when you don't feel like you're enough. I promise you, you are more than enough. You always have been. You are allowed to take a break from carrying everything. You don't have to keep going at this pace, always trying to push through. It's okay to rest. It's okay to lean on someone. Let me carry some of the weight for you, if only for a little while. You don't have to be strong all the time. You're allowed to be human. And in my eyes, that's more than enough. So let go. Let emotions are too heavy. You're not. You are loved, and that love is unconditional. It's not about what you can give me or what you can do. It's about who you are, and I wouldn't change a single thing about you. You're perfect, exactly as you are. I can feel how heavy your heart is right now, and I just want you to know that you don't have to carry that weight alone. It's okay to feel lost sometimes, but that doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human, and you're going through something that's challenging. But please, let me be here for you. I want to hold you through this. You don't have to face these thoughts and feelings on your own. You don't realize just how strong you are. It's so easy to forget that, isn't it? You've been through so much, and yet here you are, still standing, still fighting. That strength, that resilience, is something not everyone possesses, but you do. I'm so proud of you, even if you don't always feel proud of yourself. I see the beauty in your soul, even when you feel the darkest thoughts creeping in. Please don't let those negative thoughts tell you that you're worthless. You're worth everything to me. Every time I see you, I'm reminded of how much you mean to me. You're not a burden, not to me, not to anyone who truly loves you. You are loved deeply and completely for exactly who you are. And it breaks my heart that you can't see that, but I'll keep reminding you until you do. You deserve so much happiness, so much peace. You deserve to feel light and free, and I want to be the one to help you get there. You don't have to do this alone. Let me help carry the weight for you. Let me be the one who reminds you of your worth, even on the days when you forget. You are precious to me, and nothing will ever change that. I want you to take a deep breath and just focus on this moment. Right now, nothing else matters except that you're here, and I'm here, and we're together in this space. You don't have to carry all of that weight on your shoulders. You don't have to fix everything all at once. It's okay to take a step back, to rest, and to allow yourself the grace you give to others. You deserve that kindness too. When things feel overwhelming, remember that you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be you. I know it's hard, but it's true. You are so much more than any mistake or moment of doubt. You have so much to offer, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. You're not defined by your struggles or your fears. You're defined by your heart, by your ability to love and care so deeply, and by the strength that you don't even realize you have. I want you to know that you are not alone in this. I'm here, always, and I'll never leave. No matter how dark things may seem, you don't have to face it by yourself. I see the real you, the beautiful, kind, wonderful person who deserves all the happiness in the world, and I'll remind you of that every time you forget. So when you feel overwhelmed, when it feels like you're not enough, just remember that you are, and always will be, more than enough for me. And that's all that matters. You are so loved. I know you might not feel it right now, but you are worthy of all the love and happiness in this world. You've spent so much time giving to others, being there for them when they needed you, and now it's my turn to remind you how amazing you are. You are so deserving of kindness, of peace, and of rest. It's okay to take that time for yourself. It's okay to let go of all the pressure you're putting on yourself. You've already given so much, and now it's time for you to receive. I want you to know that there is nothing wrong with you. You don't have to fix yourself or change in any way. You're already perfect, just as you are. It's so easy to get caught up in the idea that we have to be something we're not, that we have to be perfect. But that's not true. You don't have to be perfect to be loved. You don't have to be perfect to be valued. You are valuable exactly as you are. Sometimes we get lost in the noise of the world, and it's hard to hear the truth. But let me be the one to tell you, there is nothing wrong with you. You are everything I could